Hello everybody, so welcome to this module. We are going to be installing all the necessary softwares and packages for this data science class. Alright, so let's jump right in. We are going to be installing and we're going to be setting up our Kaggle account, kaggle.com. Then we're going to be setting up our Git and GitHubs. Then we are going to be downloading some vital softwares and packages. Then I will also guide you and walk you through the installation, and we are going to be working mainly through the command prompt, that is the CLI. Okay, so the first step, just go to your browser. Then the first thing for us to install will be our Python. We're going to be installing Python executable file. So just come here and type python.org. Then while loading python.org, we get to install. Alright, so python.org. Then what to do here, you then go to the downloads. Under this download bar, or just open it, click on download. Then you will see this yellow button, download Python 3.8.2. click on it. Then that's how you get to download it. You can see mine is downloading here, so just allow yours to be done downloading. Okay, then the next thing you do go to unofficial, go to a new window, type unofficial Python packages for Windows. Allow that to load. Then you see something like this, www.lfd.uci.edu. then click on this, then allow it to load. So you allow yours to load. I think a lot of work needs to be done on my network. So you find this unofficial Python binaries for Python extension packages. Alright, so now that you are here, the first software package we are going to download will be the matplot library. So just go down there in alphabetical order. You see it here, 2D plotting library, just as we explained and all of that. So this matplotlib, right? Then the one you should install should be matplotlib CP38 Windows 32-bit wheel. Alright, 32 bits. No matter your operating system, no matter your bits, even if you are on 64 bits, download 32. Even if you're on 32, download 32. Alright, CP38 Windows 32. This is the one you must download. So just click on it, matplotlib. Then this is a library, right? This is one of the packages you are going to install. Then after matplotlib, just leave it there, it's going to download. Then move on to NumPy. Just click them to download NumPy. here it is. So this is NumPy, okay, a fundamental package needed for scientific computing with Python. So this NumPy, you are going to download CP38 Windows 32-bit wheel. You must download this. Do not download 64. You must download Windows 32 for CP38, CP38. Exactly what you are seeing. So click on it also. So here it is, it's installing, but I'm going to pause mine because I have it before, and you can see how large it is. So allow yours to download also. NumPy, I just allow it to continue downloading. So you have Matplotlib. Look at my Matplotlib, is done downloading, and NumPy done. Then the other one you should download, it should be what? Of course, you know, it's Pandas. Alright, in the face recognition masterclass I just concluded, we downloaded OpenCV. Well, this was one we downloaded here, OpenCV, but don't download that one. We're not going to use that one now. Or okay, we're not going to use that one now. Then the next one you should download should be Pandas. This is your Pandas library. Then of course, you know, you should download CP38. No, not this one. Download this one. CP38 Windows 32-bit wheel. So they must be the same. They must be all CP38. They must be Windows 32-bit wheel. So we've downloaded. So just click on it. That's your Pandas. So you've downloaded Matplotlib, NumPy. Here is Pandas downloading, but I'm going to pause mine. Alright, because I have it already, but allow yours to finish downloading. So after the Pandas, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, then let's download Scikit-learn, sklearn. So you find it down. So there are other beautiful libraries, so you can download from here. So this is just for you to know this. They are all here. So all the things we talked about, you can always get them from here. Alright. So you can go ahead. This is it. Scikit-learn. Okay. Then download this one of CP38 Windows 32-bit wheel. Alright, so click on it, allow it to download. Then alright, so you are done with sklearn, and then okay, that's all we're going to be needing for now. So just allow them to finish downloading. Then the next software you should download should be your coding editor, and we are going to be using VS Code. I know you might have used other ones before, Spider, PyCharm, and all of that. They are okay, alright, but for the sake of this class and to avoid difficulties and other complexities, let's just use the same coding editor. So download VS Code for Windows. So download this normally, then you install normally. That's for your VS Code. Then after this, we're going to start installing these Python libraries. So you allow it to download. Alright, so this is it. Just go to Google, write VS Code, click on it where the download page is, right? Click on it, go to downloads. Then you can see you have for Mac, Linux and Windows. So you're going to download the one for Windows. Pardon my internet. So you allow it to go. So this is it. You are now here. Then you click on Windows. Alright, so you're going to say thanks for downloading VS Code for Windows. Then watch out for this place. It's going to start downloading. And so the next step is to install each of these software, and we're going to be using our command line. You can see this already. VS Code is already downloading. So you allow yours to finish downloading, but I'm going to pause mine because I have it already. So okay, again, before I start installing these packages, remember they all depend on Python, and Python is going to have so many tools that are going to aid the installation of these things, because we are going to be using the pip installer. Alright, so the first thing for us to do is to launch and install this Python we downloaded first from here. Alright, so just go here, show in folder. Alright, they got your downloads depending on your system. Okay, so this is it, Python 3.2. So yours is not going to have this 2 in bracket, but mine is showing 2 because I've downloaded it. This is my third time downloading it now. So just click on it to install. So immediately after this, we're going to install the rest. Okay, mine is showing this because I have it installed already, but just for quick step here, the moment you click that, you are going to see, let me cancel this. The moment you click on this, you are going to see a window dialog open like what you saw, and take note of what I'm saying now. You are going to see something below saying add to path, add to this path. So you check that, and you check for include all users, then just keep on and just press the next button, then keep on doing that till you get to finish, then install. Alright, so as soon as you are done doing that, we are going to go to our command line interface, but I'm going to send another video for you on how to really go about this, because I did this before in the face recognition installation video. So you are going to go through that video, check this exact step, then you come back to this. Alright, So that is for that. Then as soon as you launch this and you get it done, the next thing to do, or let me just show you this video. Normally yours is going to installed already and upgraded. You can just go to the then you can see what's happening. The package. Already have two of them, Python 3.8.2. Then whichever one. Then install yours. Then this dialog box will open here. Do not click install now. We are going to follow the customized installation process. So the first step, click on your add Python 3.8, then customize installation, everything ticked, leave it the way it is. Next, leave it the way it is. Then you just have to tick this, install for all users. Then notice the part where it's going to be installed in. Then press install. Yes. Then wait for the setup to be close. Zero. Alright, so you can now see setup was successful. So that you can see what happened. You launched this, then you saw install now, customized installation. So note that I did not click on install now. You are meant to click on customize installation, but before doing that you click on that add Python 3.8 to path. Click on that, then you click on install now. No, you click on customize installation, right? Then after adding to path, click on customize installation, then you click on add for all users. Then you keep pressing the next button till you install finally. Then you see something like this. Setup was successful. Alright. So after installing your Python, the next thing you do, you go to your command line interface, and there's a way to do this. You are going to launch your command line interface through your administrator mode. Alright, just follow me. There's a way to launch it normally. There's a way to launch it through your admin privilege mode, and that is the one you are going to follow. So you press Windows key plus arrow. You are going to see this run dialog box. You just type CMD. Alright, don't press enter here, don't press OK. Just press the control key, shift key, enter key at once. Control shift enter, then say yes. Then you will see something like this: Windows System 32. Alright, then when you get here, just to test to check if Python was properly installed, just type Python in small letters, Python, enter. Then you will see something like this: Python 3.8.2, 32 bits on Windows 32, type help, copyright. You see something like this, right? This means you properly installed Python. So let's exit. Just type exit, open and close bracket, enter. You are going to exit from there. Alright. Then before we are going to start installing these packages and libraries, there's something we need to upgrade. That is our pip. Alright. We need to upgrade pip. And how do we go about that? Just type Python dash m. All right, Python dash m, then pip python.m install pip, right, space dash dash upgrade pip. Let's see this. Okay, no, nothing like it. All right, so there was a mistake here. So say python dash m, okay, so write pip, not install. You say pip install, okay, not install pip. Python dash m pip install, then dash dash upgrade pip, enter. So yours is going to install and upgrade. So you just wait for this to be done. So you can see in mine already it's showing requirement already up to date. What this means, already up to date version 20. What this means is that I've already installed and upgraded mine before. So that is why mine is like this. I've installed mine before, but yours is going to go through the installation process. You are going to see some things running here. Alright, so you must run this command. Then after that, we can now start installing. So you are going to say pip install. Alright, pip install, then open these two quotation, then before you start installing, let's go to the part where our libraries were downloaded. That is, let's go to our download folder, right? So we are going to say cd space. This cd, what it means is change directory. That is where you navigate through your command prompt. You say cd space. So where are we navigating to? That's what we are going to find out now. We are navigating to our download folder. So this download folder, then come here to this bar here. Alright, then you go to where that is. You would click this. You're meant to click and copy this. It's meant to show a full path for you. It's meant to show a full path for you. Okay, you see something like this. This is not what you are going to copy. We want to copy the path. We want to navigate to download from our command line. So just come to where this arrow is. Just click outside this small arrow here. Click on it. Then click on your root directory. Mine is test. Yours might be your name. Then go down again, click download folder, the downloads folder. Then you are going to find it. So this is it, download. Alright, so you are there now. So click on this now. You can now see the path. So in case you are not able to do this, you can just copy this whole path, capital C, colon, backslash, users /tests /downloads. Alright, depending on yours, just get the correct path to your downloads. So Ctrl A, Ctrl C. So copy this. Let's go back to our command line. So remember, you said cd space Ctrl V. Okay, so you want to cd to this download, and notice this thing is going to change. Enter. You can now see it's now in your downloads directory. So if you want to view what's there, just say ls. You can see everything we have here in this download folder. You can see them in the command line interface. Okay, so we want to install pandas, numpy, matplotlib, and all of that. So the first one we are going to be installing will be numpy, and you say pip install, open this two quotation, then you are going to paste, copy and paste this there. You're going to say numpy, this cp38, just highlight it, then Ctrl C, then come here, paste it. So pip install these two quotations, Ctrl C, then enter, and yours is going to install. But mine might show requirement already up to date because I've done them before. You can see this requirement already satisfied. So if yours is going to install normally, then you say pip install again, open quotation, go to your pandas, alright, cp30, oh no, not this one, pandas cp38 Windows 32 will, Ctrl C, then copy it between these two quotation marks, for instance, then enter. You can see yours is going to be like this also. Then the next one will be numpy. So you are going to say pip install, open, then copy, highlight and copy matplotlib, Ctrl V. So you enter, and this is your matplotlib here. You're going to install and say requirement successful. Then the last one to install for now will be your scikit-learn. Alright, so remember your scikit-learn is going to be around here, but remember I did not download my scikit-learn. Alright, but you're meant to download it. Then you're going to follow the same exact step. You see scikit-learn, just highlight it, alright, just highlight it wherever it may be here, then copy, then follow the same step. Alright, so this is my matplotlib installing. It wasn't installed before, so I'm doing that now. So you can see yours is going to be like this. Collecting cycler is going to be installing. So just wait for yours to download, install. This is it, CP38. So make sure you download yours. Mine is still collecting. So it might take a lot of time. This is my sklearn. I left it out before, but I'll download yours. Then follow the same step. Alright? Install NumPy, install Pandas, install Matplotlib, install scikit-learn. Okay? Alright, so it's done. Installing for Matplotlib successfully installed. Alright, so while you are still there, you can say ls again. I just installed scikit-learn, so you can see my scikit-learn. So I'm going to highlight this, copy, then you do the same thing for the installation, Ctrl V. I hope you are following to this extent. So yours is going to process like this, and all. So after this process, you are going to go through the installation, the setup for GitHub, Git and GitHub, and then your cargo. You are going to create your account on cargo.com. So allow yours to go on, and you can see even scikit-learn requires SciPy. Remember we talked about SciPy before. So even downloading SciPy. So most of these libraries, they depend on one another most of the time. Alright, so you can see it's done installing and it was successful. So the next thing for us to install is our Jupyter notebook. We are going to be using our Jupyter notebook to run our code. It's going to be a practice notebook for us. We might be working on our VS Code editor from maybe to run major codes, whichever one, but Jupyter notebook is a practice notebook for these things, and it's very easy to run instead of running everything on command line interface. So it's very easy to visualize everything in one place. So leave this CMD open. Let's open another CMD. Control Windows key plus arrow, like CMD, Control Shift Enter. Let's open another admin privilege mode CLI. So say yes. And this is going to open. So we want to install Jupyter notebook. So say Python space -m space pip install Jupyter Python. So Python dash m pip install Jupyter. So yours is going to install successfully. I have mine already. That's why you can see requirements already met. So make sure you have good internet, because you might have errors when your internet is not stable. So because they are fetching these things from online, so make sure your internet is stable. So you get to download that. Then let me show you how to launch Jupyter Notebook. As soon as you are done to test, you just say Jupyter Notebook. Alright, Jupyter Notebook. There's a way to run this thing. When it starts running here, you go to your browser, because you are going to work on your browser but without internet. So it's still trying to load all these. So wait for it. Okay, you will see something like this. Alright, then automatically your another browser will open, or the same browser will open. Then it's going to run all those things for you. Normally, to start your Jupyter Notebook, you are going to just type localhost, but just leave it like this. It's going to run all these things for you and open. Then you can see opening Jupyter Notebook automatically. Then if not, you can click here, you can wait. So you're going to see something like this. Alright. Then alright, we are good to go. Then come to this right hand corner, click on New Python 3. Another window is going to open. So remember to install your VS Coding editor, because we're going to be using it from time to time, but we're going to spend much of our time here on Jupyter Notebook. It's running slow. Okay, let's do that again. You can slow network. So hopefully yours should not be slow. So you just have to click on new Python 3. A new tab is going to open here and you're going to see your notebook. Alright, we are going to do this again. So you can just, alright, so mine is running now. So I came here, clicked on new Python 3, then a new window is going to open like this. Let's just wait. Then you are going to see the notebook itself open there. Then while this is working, we are going to close these two windows because remember we are launching Jupyter Notebook from, we are launching it from the administrative mode, the very root of our computer, and we don't want that. We want to be able to run and launch our Jupyter Notebook from our command prompt. Alright, so we are going to do all of that. So let's close this one, close this one, then let's go to okay, then just control, you can close this now. Then if you want to shut down, just press Ctrl C. Ctrl C, just come here, place your cursor, Ctrl C, you're going to shut down. So remember, go back to this, your download, the one where you have your download directory. Then right here, let's go to our desktop. So how do you do that from this download? CD ... You'll be able to go back from download to your root test. Then say go again, CD desktop, enter. This is now your desktop, right? So we want to create a folder now to start our work. So say mkdir, meaning make directory. You can make a folder normally, but this is a more professional way to do it. Make directory mkdir. So let's name ours data science. Enter. So we've created that folder, that directory now. So let's navigate to this folder, cd data science, enter. We are here now. So we want to create some files and some other subfolders too, and you can do that much later. To create a subfolder, let's create a subfolder to hold our data set. So mkdir data set, right? Enter. Then after creating a folder for your data set, let us create a file. Let's say touch, just a normal Python file. Touch, let's say data science 1.py. This is the extension for normal Python. Enter. So this is going to be created, right? In case your touch command doesn't work, you can run yours from git bash. Just go to your git bash in the previous video. Okay, you know how to use git bash in the next video. So you go to your git bash and you'll be able to do all these things. Alright, but in case your touch command doesn't work, for now you can go back to the folder and you'll be able to manually create all these things yourself. So after doing all these things, you can now say ls. You want to view that folder, say you type ls, enter. You can see the things that are inside this folder. So let's go to our desktop to see what we've created. This is our desktop. This was the folder we created, right? Data science. So it's just a way of creating a folder through your command line. So look at the subfolder we created inside. This was our Python file we created, right? Okay. So let's go back here. And so again, remember before now I believe you've already installed your VS Code and it's up and running. So a professional way to launch your VS Code editor is to type code space dot, right? Code space dot, and the moment you do that, your VS Code is going to, you must have installed this very well, your VS Code, and it's very straightforward. Then your VS Code is going to open like this. We are going to go back to the Jupyter notebook. So assuming yours worked well, fine. But we're going to go back to the Jupyter notebook. The reason why we follow this step is so we can launch Jupyter notebook and create a Jupyter notebook file in your desktop that is in the directory you want, in this folder. So this is how your VS Code is going to be. This is your file, this is subfolder, this is your main folder. So you can click on this. This is where our data sets are going to be, the ones we're going to obtain. So Ctrl S to save. Then you can go ahead with your work and all. Alright, so that's how to roll with VS Code and all. So after launching your VS Code, now let's launch our Jupyter notebook. So right in this your folder, data science folder, just type Jupyter notebook, enter. Then the moment you say Jupyter notebook, you just wait for it to load successfully. Then it's going to run, then you'll be able to run it from there again. Alright, so this is it. So if you want to create a Jupyter notebook file, just click on new. You can see you're already in that folder, so click on new, click on Python 3. This new window is going to open. You see your Jupyter notebook. You see your Jupyter notebook here. You don't have to be online for this to work. You can see it's right on your system, localhost. You can manually run this by just typing on your address bar localhost colon 8888. Alright, so this is it. This is how it's going to be, right? I believe you remember something like this from our explanation. So we can go on and test. We can say numpy, import numpy as np, shift enter. Just let's have to go to the next line. If you want to run and check if this was properly imported, just say import numpy as np, shift enter. Then for it to come to this next line means it was well imported. Then import pandas as pd, shift enter. Then import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt, right, shift enter. Alright, well imported. Then come again, say import sklearn. Let's see if this will go. Shift enter. Alright, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 means they were properly imported, right? Then I can go on and say import cv2. Well, you don't have to do this, but because you don't have it installed. Alright, so you can go ahead. This is how to install, right? To import these things. So you can see they are working properly. So that is all. So we're going to come back here again and start working. So what's the difference between this and our coding editor? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. We can choose to work from here. We can choose to work from this editor. We can choose to work from here. But here it's easier to work on for quick work. It's like a rough note. Alright, it's like a rough note. Then when you are done practicing here, then you can now come in here and put your real world code. Alright, so it's the same thing. You can go on and say import numpy as np. Go to the next line, import pandas as pd. Alright, then you go to the next line. Pardon for that mistake. Import pandas as pd. Alright, then import sklearn. Alright, then import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. For sklearn, you don't need a short form. It's okay like that. Alright, so just Ctrl S to save. So it's the same thing here. Then on your VS Code, if you want to run your code here, you simply go to terminal, new terminal, then below something is going to open for you here. Alright, you can see you're right in your folder, so you'll be able to run files. If you want to run something here, you can say Python, then the name of this file, that is data science 1.py. Enter. So this shouldn't give us error to show that it was properly imported. Alright, you can see we're in the next line, meaning all these things, these libraries were properly imported, right? So that's good. So let's go back to our rough note. So remember the name. Now what's the name of this our notebook? We have to rename it. Alright, you can see the name is untitled. So let's give it a name. Data Science 1. Alright, no need to give it the extension PY, just Data Science 1 is going to give it the extension itself. Rename. Alright, so that is good. So you can see the extension. This time is IPYNB, meaning Jupyter Notebook. Alright, so come back here. You can see it's updated. This is your notebook. You can see it's like a book here. It's your notebook and all. So instead of you to just have everything littered and scattered, you can create a folder where you can arrange all these things and you can move them to well organized. But for now, we're going to leave them like this for simplicity. Alright guys, so for now I think we've done everything we'll need to do for the installation. So thank you, and move over to GitHub.